This is a story about Boris, the last Minotaur, or so legend has it that the last Minotaur was slain by Theseus in the labyrinth of Crete. But what most don't know is that one stubborn Minotaur slipped through the cracks, literally. After coating the skull with the clear gel tacky glue from Hobby Lobby, I'll be coating it with the glass glitter by Recollections in vintage silver. All supplies used will be in the description. This glass glitter actually has a mirrored reflection, which is going to make it sparkly and pop. However, I'll be later filling in all of the gaps with metallic silver fine glitter. So this is what it looks like with just the glass mirrored glitter alone, but I'm going to be filling it in with some metallic fine silver glitter. I chose to do these two glitters for the texture. However, if you want to move quicker, just use spray paint with spray glue and the glitter of your choice. You won't have this texture, but it will still look great. Now that it's fully coated, I'll be using Rub and Buff for the eyes and the color Gold Leaf, which is also sold at Michael's or Hobby Lobby. You only need a small amount, and I'll be spreading it out with a small brush. A little bit goes a long way with Rub and Buff. I literally only needed 2 dabs for both eyes, and I'm going to do the nose partially. The eyes and nose are done. So the next thing I'm going to do is use this button along with these 2 gems that came in a variety package to bling out one of the eyes. I'm just going to super glue all of them together using a gel crazy glue so that they don't slide and that they'll dry pretty quickly. I'm going to let that crazy glue dry for a minute, then I'm going to add Recollection Specialty Polyester Glitter in the color Richest. This will be in the description as well. So just the one eye is done for now, and I'll be going back to the other eye shortly. But in the meantime, we're going to do these horns. You've probably been wondering, what am I going to do about these horns? This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be sprinkling them with that fine silver. And then I'll be doing the tips in the richest gold glitter. Stay tuned. The gold glitter is much thicker, so instead of using the spray like I did for the silver part of the horns, I'm going to be using the tacky glue, and it will stick to that much easier. But once all of the glitter has been applied to the skull the way that I want it, you can go over it with the Gorilla Glue spray, or even better, use Mod Podge Ultra Spray-On All-in-One Glue and Sealer. This will completely seal in the glitter so that it stops spreading or shedding and making a mess all over your place. And it works really good. I wish I would have discovered it a long time ago. For the other eye, I'll be adding more of the glass glitter to the eye, and once it's dry, I'm gonna add another button. They have 2 of these buttons at Hobby Lobby for $1.49. All year long, they sell these beautiful buttons for only $1.49. They're marked higher, but they always ring them in on sale. So because it has that stub at the bottom of it, I needed to create some kind of way to make it stay. So I think the silver glitter looks good doing it this way. And then I'll be adding just a little bit more fine glitter at the bottom of the eye. For the final step of this eye, I'm going to be spraying it with a little bit of the Gorilla Glue spray, adding some fine silver glitter, and then topping it off with some of the glass glitter and sealing that in with more spray. Now this eye is done, y'all. And back to our skeleton we go. This is me just figuring out how to position my skeleton's hand so that he can hold an axe. That's what Minotaurs used back in the day. Right now we're on the surgery table, removing all of the parts that we won't be using and repositioning the hands. And off we go to spray everything in metallic silver by Rust-Oleum. I love this silver. It's perfect. It gives off this beautiful, undeniable chrome finish. Yay, our skull is finished. Look at Boris. He's beautiful, isn't he? Okay, so for these next steps, I am going to be adding wire loops to the back of the rib cage so that I can hang it on the wall. Well, actually, it's going to be on the mirror. So depending on your skeleton of choice, you may have to get a little creative. This is my third 3D Halloween version using a skeleton, and all three were done differently. I'll include a link to those as well, because it really depends on your skeleton that you picked, or should I say the style of your skeleton. Since I've created that 3D skeleton a few years back, I have seen other people try to duplicate it using other things to secure their skeleton to a mirror or to the wall. I've seen them get really creative using floral foam, wood, even suction cups. But for this project, I laid my mirror out on the table and I put everything together using 2 command strips that go up to a 2-pound weight. I also screwed a small nail to the back of the head and added that wire loop I showed you earlier, just like I did with the top of the shoulders. So there's 2 command strips. Both of them are transparent color, so you can't really see them. Doing it this way creates an illusion that it's attached to the actual spine, but it's not. So I can use this skull laying flat on the wall if I ever wanted to in the future. As for Boris holding the axe, I just used the metal or wire threading, wrapping it around his hand on both sides. It's pretty lightweight. The axe is from Party City and it was $6. You've made it to the end of my tutorial. Be sure to like and share if you've been inspired, and follow me for more DIY and home decor projects. Bye!